So I'm gonna get a little closer. So it's a real wide angle.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just gonna go, and if you're
About 5 minutes because I gotta get these.
okay, well, stop talking on my show. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
So people ask all the time, how many people does Perlow Productions bring to a virtual event production or on-location production? 2, 3, 4 people. When I tell them it's 10 or more, sometimes 20 or more, they're like, well, what are all those people doing? I'm gonna give you a quick idea of what went on for LuAnn Live, which was a 3-day virtual conference. So just for starters, okay? It's not just Zoom. We're live streaming this through YouTube, streaming to her website. 4 monitors we had set up where all the people, the VIP, the all access people that were watching on 4 monitors. And we were able to show the audience and the host, the people that were watching through these monitors live during the show. So literally interaction, 2-way interaction. They can speak to the host can speak to them, and it makes for an amazing dynamic. But here's the thing, it's not just put Zoom up on 4 TVs. We have the whole station here, okay? 4 different laptops, 1 for each monitor, and individual people monitoring all of the people in the Zoom audience to spotlight somebody. So when Lisa wants to speak, we spotlight Lisa and she pops up on one of those screens. Again, multiple people working laptops. We got the screens over here, and that's for 1 small piece of the show. So start doing the math, okay? And then why keep your host in 1 location for a whole day or even for a whole hour? We created essentially 3 sets. You saw 1, this is the second one. It's not a simple green screen wall, okay? It's a green screen set. So first of all, we have Hugh, who's operating camera. So that's 1 piece of it. Then we have the light setup, because as we try to explain to people, it's different setting up a green screen behind yourself in Zoom and setting up a broadcast level green screen that requires detailed lighting done right, because otherwise you look like the weatherman who wears a green tie and his tie, gets hidden in the graphics. So we have a whole green screen set up here. We have somebody monitoring the host's audio. We obviously, actually even right here, okay? Where she is standing, we mark that too, because if she goes all over the place, the shot starts looking silly. So we let her have a little levity of where she can move, but still making sure that your talent is in the right position. So then when they're looking at Hugh in the camera, they're looking right, and when you see the host in the broadcast with the green screen background, which in this case was a daytime and nighttime New York City skyline, it all looks good. So that's set number 2, okay? Now, I'm gonna get back to the real magic in a minute here, because that's really all the most important stuff. But here's set number 3, okay? Oh, by the way, never turn your back to the audience. I learned that once. Set number 3 is our main stage, okay? Where LuAnn is speaking to her audience from her main stage location. It was a great opportunity to use her branding and show what she's all about, use some of the fun trinkets from her office. And so that's what was kind of the command central for the show. So you got the main stage set, and again, we have audio, we have lighting, we had, what do we have? 3 different cameras on her, a tight shot, a wide shot. We had a boom that we had set up at one point for some cool sweeping shots. So all of this, these 3 different sets, with all those people, then the real magic happens here, where Brad and our whole crew are doing everything from switching from camera shot to camera shot, bringing up the different graphics, making sure when we're going from LuAnn on camera to people in Zoom to remote presenters we're bringing in through our live stream system, are all being brought into the program that you watch at the right time, with the right name, with the right audio. If there's audio issues, being able to work through them. I've probably forgotten about 20 million other things, but again, let me just show you. So here's, as you can see, the setup here we have for Brad. We call him our technical director, but honestly that doesn't do justice to all he does, because he's basically the wizard behind the curtain and is the one that anything you see in the show, he is the one literally pushing the buttons and bringing people in to let you see them in the live broadcast. And then we have our team here that's monitoring the people that are in Zoom, that are relaying information to our remote presenters, because in this case, we had to get detailed information. We had prize winners, so literally relaying, hey, it's Stacy Smith won the $50 gift certificate, relaying that remotely to our remote presenters before they say it live to the audience. What have I left out? We're not gonna talk about food, even though that is the most important thing on any production day. But the point being that when we do a virtual event production, some people just want to do something simply on Zoom, but when we do it to this level, this is not a 2-person production, this is not a 5-person production, It's not even a 10-person production. And we haven't even talked about all the people working behind the scenes for us that aren't even on location, okay? Producers, staff on our client side that are managing everything from communication with attendees to communication with presenters to ticket sales to all kinds of other logistics that are all little pieces that go into making a successful virtual event production and live stream. Just like Perlow Productions was happy to bring LuAnn live, which was our first 3-day virtual conference production and live stream. And as you can see, it's no small feat, but we love making it all happen.
Cool.